Time in North Carolina with a race car driver who turned out to be a real car guy, and we wanted to share that with you. Well, Bill from Mooresville, North Carolina, sent us an email about his brand new, or new to him, 1957 Chevy. Well, we had an opportunity to visit Mooresville recently and got together with a guy who's got his own 57 Chevy. In fact, we can't almost stop him talking about it. Dale, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
We heard that you put a new cylinder head on this thing.
Well, I did. I bought this old car originally from Texas, and it's an original car. It's original paint, original interior, original engine, 6-cylinder. I wanted to keep it all original, so we went to tuning on it, just, you know, brakes, a few little things just to fix up on it a little bit, and found out it had a cracked head on it. It had a little miss in it. I couldn't get it out. It had a cracked little bit of water coming in it. So we changed the head. I rebuilt the carburetor. We did a little bit of a valve job on the head we put on. We found a 56 Chevrolet head. Had 16,000 miles on the engine. Bought and got a good head and put it on. Just put it back as original as possible. But I just tinkered with this car for the last couple months. Went through the rear end, made sure it was good, put wheel bearings in it. Did a new drive shaft. The drive shaft was warped in. It had a vibration, couldn't get it out, so changed it. So it's just a neat old car. Love to drive it. It's very relaxing to drive. 6-cylinder, not much power, but she cruises good down the highway.
I'll tell you, the first thing I noticed about it was all original, and it's nice to see that there's some guys left who want to leave them that way. I mean, you can spend $100,000 working on this car.
You can cut a car up. And talking about that, I do have a 57 Chevrolet I'm spending a lot of money on. I'm putting it on a chassis that's got Corvette suspension on it, putting a great engine in it, 6-speed transmission. So we have got cars like that, but this is a unique car. It's all original, not been cut on or worked on or tore up. It's a neat car, automatic. It's a fun car to drive, enjoyable to ride around in. My 12-year-old daughter loves riding around in this car. Body paint, the paint's original, the interior's original. So I paid probably a little more, but it's a solid car, no rust, nothing under the car is wrong. I've been all over the car, so it's a very presentable car, a good car to restore to its original luster, but I enjoy it as it is. It's just driving it stock, and you know, the paint's a little worn on it. She's showing through in some places, but this old coral pink was a great color back in those days.
Yeah, of all the years I've been watching you race, I never thought I'd ever see you wanting a pink car. Did they ever make you drive a pink car?
I drove a pink race car the first year I started racing, so the first car I ever drove was a pink car. And I'm not going back to this because of that, but this is just a neat old car because it was original paint. And this was a great color back in 1957, the old coral pink. It really wasn't called pink, it was called coral.
Well, then it made it more manly for a guy. After all, you are the intimidator. You can't go around in a pretty pink car. But you're
talking about money, you know, of course, anything. You could spend a lot of money just putting a, different engine in this thing, souping up paint job, tearing it apart, putting it back together. I know guys that's got well over $30,000 in restoration jobs, and they're getting it. You know, they're trading cars and selling cars all the time. 57 Chevrolet hardtops is going for way up in the 30s and 40s.
Bill's got a good project to start on here. He doesn't have to spend big money, though. He can kind of nickel and dime his way through it.
He can, and I did that. I've done that with this car. Everything on this car is original, but I've tuned on it. I've did shocks, I've did brakes, new battery box frame, and you can go buy aftermarket things. The radio's original looking radio, but it's an AM FM, looks stock. But I have the old one that came out and had it rebuilt and had it fixed, so it still plays, but I wanted an FM radio in it, but it looks stock. So you can tinker with these cars, tune on them, change this, change that. I got a set of mag wheels on it, a different set of tires to try to make it ride a little smooth, but I still have the old stock pink wheels.
You're just like a car guy, just like the rest of us. Thanks.